Hey, good evening to each and every one of you. I'm Larry Baronis here in Fort Worth, Texas. Beautiful, sunny Tuesday evening. And the high today was like up in the 80s. Can you dig that? Like totally awesome. Love beautiful days like that. So, been a very busy day for me. But that's a good thing. But let me tell you something that is truly what I call me magnificent. It's about a pen. Now, we're not just talking about any pen. A pen that I purchased this year in September at the Dallas Pen Show. Isn't that right, Mr. Announcer?
Yes.
It's a pen that I've been wanting for some time. Now, this pen was born 2016. Looking at my notes. 2016, the pen was born. Does anybody have any idea? Well, let me drop some hints. Custom-made pen, which I call it one of my grail pens. Why is that? Because this is a pen that I can use every day, anywhere I choose. I don't get tired of it. I don't get bored. I love everything about the pen. Now, I had this pen made for me, my specifications, how I wanted it, what I wanted in this pen. The name of the pen is no other than the famous Blue Storm. Beautiful pen. So, what's so magnificent about it? The material used in the pen, the colors that are in this pen are totally, incredibly awesome. You can just taste it. Want to reach out and just grab it. You see the blues and the blacks and some of the sparkles in it, some of the whites and grays. It's just an awesome, beautiful fountain pen. And I've been wanting this pen for such a long time. So why didn't I bite the bullet a long time ago? Good question, one I can't answer. I'm a pen guy. I like every pen I see. But this pen, now this is truth, believe what you want, has been inked up since I bought it at the Dallas Pen Show in September, wasn't it? So, I've used KWZ, one of my all-time favorites, Hawaii Blue. Right now, I have some Diamine Regency Blue in it. So those are the two colors I've been alternating in this pen so far. I'm going to keep blue in this pen. But I take it everywhere I go. It's just that much of a fountain pen to me. It's like, how can I explain it? You know, when you see a pen and you get this feeling that overtakes you, but then you actually get to hold this pen in your hand and see how it writes, then this mechanisms inside your heart and head saying, you got to get this pen. So I had this pen, Jim Hinze, the custom pen maker here in Texas, where if I wanted to, it can post. I had a clip put on it, and this is the clip that I chose for this pen. Now he has some other awesome looking clips. My next pen will have this beautiful, awesome clip that Jim makes. But nice fit in my pocket. Or if I want, I can just stick it right here. That's why clips for me are important. Some people, it's not so important. They can take it or leave it. Some don't even prefer it, but me, I prefer it. Does that say that I won't use a pen that doesn't have a clip? No, but it would be hard for me to lean towards buying it. I do have a few clipless pens. Well, I review pens, so I have to have kind of a mix, right? So, beautiful pen, up to the finial on top. It matches the whole body, the cap all the way down, the barrel, how it kind of tapers down here at the end. Beautiful. Everything matches. Everything is like in order. You unscrew this 4 turns, again post it. Now, as you go down the barrel, there's a slight step off to the grip, and the grip is large enough that you shouldn't have any problems. Large fingers, not a problem. But as you step off the barrel where the cap screws on to the barrel, it's not going to be annoying, bothersome. And the heart of the pen, this is what I had put in this pen. It's a gold nib. And I'm just like digging on the nib. Beautiful, gorgeous. Let's see if you can see it. Can we get a close-up shot of that nib? It's got the Hinze logo on it. It's a number 6 Jowo medium 14K gold nib. Beautiful nib. And it does come with a converter. You know, there's some pens that you have to buy the converter for the pen. You can look up Jim Hinze,
HinzePens.com,
and check out the Blue Storm. You can get it with or without the clip. Now, it's going to cost a little bit more, what I've done, the clip on there. I mean, it takes a little bit of work to get the clip on there. You just don't just throw it on there. And then to have it where I can post if I choose to. And then to have that perfect nib that I truly enjoy, that 14K gold nib. And it's buttery, smooth, wet, lovely. Just a lovely writer. I haven't put it down, and that's the God's truth. Yeah. I'm glad I bought the pen. The pen will speak for itself. Now, let's talk about Hinze for a bit. He's out there in Richardson, Texas. And customer service. If you ever have a problem with your pen, you know, you can email Jim and let him know what's going on, and he'll help you out with it. So, let's say you've had the pen 6 months and it's leaking, and you can't figure out what's causing that. We'll give Jim, send him an email, let him know what's going on, and he'll get back to you, and he'll tell you what you need to do. As long as you don't damage your pens or abuse them. Now, Jim will be going to the, let me check my notes here. The pen show in January. You'll be headed to the Philadelphia Pin Show. So, do we have any viewers on here that's in the Philadelphia area or the surrounding areas that plan on going to the Pin Show in Philadelphia? If you do, check out Heinz Table. You'll be glad you did. I'm not getting paid to say any of this, so get that out of your head. I'm just trying to steer you in the right direction if you're looking for a custom pin. If you're not, then forget it. Go to another table. If you're looking for a custom-made pin, if you're looking for quality, if you're looking for something that's going to feel great in the hand, that's going to make a statement, not too flashy, just the right touch, it's this pen. And if you get a steel nib, those are nice too. I have some other Heinz pens that are steel nibs that are just fine with me. But I do like the gold nib. So this is the Blue Storm. Beautiful Jim Hinze custom made pen. And it's just a pen that I love. People saying, oh man, it can't be all that. Well, for me, it's all that and then some. I'm a pen guy. I love fountain pens. I love good writing instruments. I have all levels of pens. I don't have the super high dollar ones, but I've got a few high-end pens, but I would put this pen up there with my high-end pen because it has everything that I want in a pen. If you want a custom-made pen, you can email Jim, go to his website. If you can't find nothing there and you think of something, well, you get with Jim, you tell him what you want. Done. He'll get it done for you. Now remember, he's a real busy guy. With the shows coming up, he's got to get, pins ready for the pin show and for some other things that he's doing right now. So that's taking a lot of time. Sometimes he's out in that garage working at 3:30 in the morning preparing for shows, so he's making pins. And that's what he's supposed to do, right? Jim's a pen maker. He needs to be out there working, putting pins together, getting them ready for the pin show, getting ready for people like us, pen enthusiasts who crave and love quality made pens at affordable price. No need for me to go into price right now. You can go to his website and you can check him out on your free time. So let's go ahead and do some writing with this pen. Okay? All right. Time to bring the old rodeo pad out. Nice pad. Let's get to writing. And let's check for wetness here. It just lays down the ink. Really nice pen. Reverse writing. And you don't get a whole lot of that. At least not with this ink. Don't. It really writes super nice. I am totally pleased with my pen. And tell you what, I'm so pleased with the pen that I'm having Jim create me another pen. So, and I'll leave that like that so I can surprise you guys with it. The Blue Storm. The pen maker, Jim Hinze. He's already teaching another young lady. She's learning how to make pens. So, not only is he a pen maker, he's a pen teacher, pen instructor. One thing about it, and you don't have to take my word for it, but Hinze knows his stuff. And this is his passion. This is his heart. This is his dream. Like, the guy is living the dream right here. I mean, it's awesome when you have something in your heart that you really love and you want to do, and it finally starts to happen. That's something I think that one should be very proud of. I am really proud for Jim, and I wish him nothing but the best. If you're interested in the Blue Storm, now remember, there's extra charge for the clip. If you want it posted, same thing. Just, look at his site, see what you want, and go from there. He's got a bunch of good-looking pens. Bunch of good-looking pens. So, here's another one. And I'll be over in this pen later. And I'll just leave it at that for right now. So, what's your thoughts on the Blue Storm? Do you prefer steel or gold? Or titanium? What's your nib size? Have you ever owned a custom-made pen? It takes a little time to do a pen at a time. They don't go down the conveyor belt. They don't go through like 5 or 6 or 7 people's hands. Jim is real finicky about that. Yeah, he's pretty well disciplined on how he wants his pens to look, how they come out, because they represent Jim Hinze. A lot of pride, a lot of love in this pen. Quality. Jim Hinze. Check out Jim Hinze when you have some time, if you're interested. If not, cool. But for me, I love the pen. And I am so lucky to have this pen in my pen arsenal. Folks, that's going to wrap it up for tonight. And thank you for joining me today. And thank you for joining me with the Blue Storm. The one and only fabulous Blue Storm. Take care, everybody. Be safe, my friends. And remember, please don't text and drive. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.